Okay, guys, I'm back, and this is what you're looking at is the Ascent Academy table is what it's being called. And some things I want to talk to you about. It looks very confusing, and don't get overwhelmed. What we're going to talk about are the things across the top, just to kind of give you a definition of everything. So you've got your levels. These are the levels of the Ascent Academy program, okay? The next color here is the prerequisite to begin that level. The next is the completion requirements, what you have to do to be complete for that program. There's a time limit. Remember, we talked about setting goals, and we want to be time bound. That's what's going to be really important here. And then your rewards, and there's a couple of different rewards. So real quick, we're going to look at the levels. Now, what I want you to know is the level doesn't necessarily directly correspond to your title, okay? These are the levels of the program, and as I mentioned before, base camp is the first level, and it is when a new consultant enrolls, they are automatically enrolled in base camp. And if we look over here, it's the Sensational Start Awards. That's what we're talking about. It's a 70-day program, right? And they're going to complete the Sensational Start and complete the 30 days of the program, right? And they are an essential consultant because their title, they've just started, okay? So once you've gotten through your 70 days, the rest of these levels you will opt into. So for those who've been around, they should have gotten the email on Sunday to opt into a program. So that's what we're talking about right here. These are the levels that you're going to opt into, depending on which pre-qualifications you have. So if you have not met, let's look at like Core Climb. If you're a certified consultant, you need average PRV for the last 2 months of 500, and you need a frontline who's gone certified in the past 2 months, and you need 2 total active frontline members, okay? That's what Core Climb, so you've got Base Camp and you've got Core Climb. Core Climb is the next one after Base Camp. Well, if you do not meet the requirements for Core Climb, then you're going to do the pre-Core Climb work towards prerequisites, okay? And a couple things. There is no time limit on the chart for these. There most likely will be one in the email, but each email and each program is going to be separate. And there is no reward for the pre-programs. These pre-programs are getting you ready for the prerequisites to begin the level. And I hope that makes sense. A little bit confusing, I know. So if you look at the levels, you have Base Camp, Core Climb, Director Drive, Star Track, Summit Approach, and Excellence Quest, okay? The pre are what's going to get you ready to go into that program. So you got an email that's inviting you into one of these levels, okay? It's not only based on your title, right? So, Director Drive, that doesn't mean that you're a director. It means that you've met these pre-qualifications, right? Then we look at the requirements to complete this track, this level, and the time frame to do it, right? That's what the green is the time frame to do it. And when you do this in the time frame, you will get this free event registration here in purple. So for Core Climb, it's Convention. For Director Drive, it's Boot Camp. For Star Track, it's Leadership. And for Summit Approach, it's Superstar Summit, Superstar Director Summit. And then the Excellence Quest, which is Circle of Excellence, that's where you're going to get the incentive trips for the rest of your life with Scentsy. Now, the other is the reward current incentive when you complete this level. So when you complete Core Climb, you're going to get 10% of your incentive points for the trip. So that's what I was talking about is if you like to travel, there's bonus here. Maybe you're not super excited about moving up on the ranks and everything just to go to boot camp, but the 15% in incentive points might really excite you. So different people are motivated by different things, but I think once you get to this level, you're going to be really excited about going to boot camp if you're not already. And it's such an amazing experience. So it's going to be really cool. So you'll get your free event registrations, and then you're going to get a percent of incentive points. So this is going to be really helpful. You do these activities, you'll earn the incentive trip, and then you will also get points, you know, maybe to earn your guest. So it's really exciting. Okay, so point here, you got the email. All you need to do is opt in. Some may have gotten a pre-email. So for like some people, they may be on like pre-Star Track, right? The Star Track would be for like me. I'm a director, okay? And I would be wanting to be on the Star Track. But if I don't meet these pre-qualifications, then my email is going to be the pre-Star Track. And that's what mine is. I had, my PRV last month was 2,000, but the month before wasn't quite 2,000. So I didn't average a 2,000 PRV for 2 months. So right there, it doesn't matter if I meet these other requirements. I have to meet all of these prerequisites to be in the Star Trek. So when my email came, I got the pre-Star Trek email, and I enrolled, and I got an email that says I'm enrolled. Now, you can opt out of these programs. However, if you go back into them, then you won't be able to get the rewards. So there is something to be said if you are not quite ready for your higher up levels because you've got things going on for the next month or two and you're not really going to be focused on working your business. Just take that in consideration. However, we are in incentive period. It is August, the first month of incentive period. And you have got an incredible opportunity to earn that free vacation. So please talk to me if you're having any doubts about enrolling in this program, because I really, really, really believe it's going to help you get where you want to be. I'm super excited about this. There's a lot of information coming at you, and I just want to try to give you some kind of guidance on what's going on here. So with all of that said, this is the Ascent Academy table that you can get in your workstation in the resources section. And there's also a frequently asked questions. I'll post links to both of these so that you can get them. There'll also be more information on our team page about all of this. And you guys ask me questions. Feel free to have a conversation about this. Let me know if there's a specific area or if you want me to go over your specific track. But I hope that was helpful. Wanted to do just a real quick, overview and get you guys kind of some information about what's going on. I'll share with you on our team page some of the other directors that are talking about this. A lot of people explain it a little bit different. It's all the same information, but it's just the way we kind of look at it. And that might be helpful because somebody may do a much better job than I'm trying to do. Anyway, hope that you guys are as excited as I am. If you are still confused, private message me. If you want to talk about your particular scenario, let's talk. And if for any reason you are concerned about enrolling and you're not sure you should do it, call me, text me, email me, Facebook me, whatever, because this is a program I think you need to be into. I'm so excited about it. Okay, guys, hope it was helpful. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night. Bye.